Hey guys, today I'm doing a DIY. I'm going to fix the auger for the ice maker. As you can see right here, see how you break off right there, see? Versus the new one, see the new one? So we're going to take that one out and put this one in.
Alright guys, so first of all, Joe didn't show us how he took out the ice bucket out of the fridge. So this can't be a regular DIY video to show how we disassembled, although you see some disassembling going on here. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to post two different other YouTubers in my description below. I don't know them, but their videos helped me a whole lot when things started to go sideways, alright? So as you can see, Joe here, he is still disassembling. And he is not making any mental note of what he's taking off and where it goes back, because he's hoping that because I'm recording that he can go back and watch the video. So I would tell you guys to start taking, like, draw a diagram. I took this off, and also film it, right? Take your phone and film what you're doing, because I promise you, you're gonna mess up, okay? So now he got the auger off, and so he's taking off this whole housing, right? Part, right, Joe? And we went to go watch one of the YouTube videos at that point. Look, the little piece went missing under the stove. So I would say put it on the big part of the counter when you're doing it. This is a disaster, guys. All right, so this little thing has to go clockwise when you're undoing it. So when you're putting it back on, it has to go counterclockwise. And that messed us up too, right? Till we figured that part out. So when you take off all the blades, be careful, they're sharp. But when you take them off, please make a note of how you're putting them, because what Joe did at first, he laid the first 3 pieces down that way, and instead of continuing to go that way like a domino, he laid the last 2 pieces that way, and that confused us completely, all right? So then our auger, the old one, came with 2 metal type, those are washers, right, Joe? 2 metal type washers, and every video that we've watched showed 2 white plastic washers. So when Joe kept putting it on, you know, the way it was supposed to go, we watched the video to see how it's supposed to go, it was too many pieces to fit on the new auger. And so we measured, right, the whole thing, and it was correct. And we measured the metal. Get the old one for me, Joe, so we could show what we measured. Thank you, baby. Meanwhile, see, Joe is trying to figure it out here. He's trying really, really hard. He's putting 2 white washers on. It's not correct. Oh, by the way, the blades have numbers on them, and you have to watch the number sequence in which it came off of the thingy, so you could go back in the same number sequence. We didn't do any of that. We watched the video, but I was already fed up and figured this was not going to be a video at all. So I don't know. I think the middle one was 8. I don't know, but we figured it out after messing around with it. I messed with it. Joe messed with it. We got frustrated. And finally, let me tell you what he found out. So this is what this video is about, Joe. This video is not about how to disassemble the whole thing and change out the auger and then put it back on, all right? Go to those 2 videos below if you want to know how to do that. This video is about what Joe had to do after he figured out what he figured out. All right, baby, tell us.
What I figured out here is that if you can see this slot right here, this one is a bit longer. The slot is longer than the new auger.
Okay, hold on, let me show them. Hold on. So he's saying that even though the measurement from here to this plastic part is the same as this is the old one, as the new one, this part right here that has like a little lip is not. So the newer one has a shorter spot here. So what Joe had to do on the new one was go file down right here, like how much?
1/8 of an inch on both sides. An
1/8 of an inch on both sides. So if you bought a new auger and it's the same brand as your fridge, and you're watching those 2 videos that I put below on how to disassemble and assemble it back, and it's, you know, you have too many parts on your new thing, it's because you got to go file this down. What did you file it with?
I put it on a grinding stone.
A grinder?
I grind it down on the grinder, then I use a file to smooth it off.
So just a smidgen, and then everything will fit. Follow the sequence in that other video.
Okay, but then if you don't want to do that, pack it up back and send it back and get another one.
No, but you said this was the brand that went with my fridge.
Right.
So what's wrong?
Maybe you could explain to them and tell them what was the problem.
I don't think that will work. If you get the same brand thing that goes with your brand fridge, this is how they make them now. They probably want you to throw that fridge away and buy a new fridge. So that's why it's different. That's why they have 2 white plastic washers instead of those 2 metal washers and all that stuff. So I'm saying, this is Joe, of course. This is Country Boy Joe. And this is what he's going to do. He's going to figure it out. But it took us a while to measure those 2 ends to see.
That's why we couldn't get it work.
And I said, no, we're not dumb, right? We're not this dumb. So this is what this video is about. It's not going to be the DIY like it started out to be with Joe showing you how to, disassemble and assemble. It's going to be the remedy. You got to measure from that lip on your new auger, see if it's the same as your old one, and then if it's not, shave it down a little bit, and then everything will fit. Assemble it back up, and then you'll have ice. All right?
Okay.
Thank you, baby. I knew he would figure it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Remember, at this channel, I'm going to be doing DIYs like this. I'm still going to be doing reviews when I have stuff to review, but I'm also throwing 1 to 2 minute videos here with cooking. Just, with music and cooking. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, people.